I'm already writing down some great ideas for Alien the RPG. A couple of things that I've been wanting to run for a long time, set in the Xenomorph universe, but have been looking, quite frankly, quite honestly, for the right rule set to do it. And Alien the RPG does it simply based on the lethality of the Xenomorph and this idea of terror and insanity and possibly being out of control of your character. I think it really sets things up for kind of this survival horror type aspect. And we're going to do some campaign play. We're going to do some cinematic play. But this got me thinking to building on a D&D video, a Dungeons and Dragons video from the other day, where we were exploring this idea of different ways to play D&D. I mean, it's great to play a role-playing game tabletop. You sit down, you've got the maps, you've got the social interaction, face-to-face. That's how I play a lot of tabletop games. That's certainly how I'm going to run Alien, but also exploring other methods, virtual tabletop, voice tabletop, doing stuff like Skype, either as a way to play more games or just connecting with friends that you can't normally play or schedule with. And I thought to myself, there's a scene in Aliens where Gorman is at the control system of the APC and he's interacting with the Colonial Marines, and he can see the bio readouts, he can see kind of the live feeds, and they're going into the alien hive under Burke's orders to check out the colonists, and all sorts of craziness breaks out, and Gorman's there issuing orders, and it's just chaos. And I thought to myself, in terms of this narrative, running something like that over voice or remote tabletop, that's a perfect setting. That is an amazing setting to kind of utilize. And this was my idea for an adventure, and this is what I'm kind of writing first, simply because it's turning over in my mind, and I think it'll be much easier to put down and begin exploring, jumping into the narrative, and then, of course, separate to that, building out a campaign. I have to involve something with the engineers, because I'm really intrigued by that. I'm inspired by a lot of work from the Chariot of the Gods mythology and this kind of star seed, all that kind of stuff, pulling it into the mythology of the universe of the game. So imagine if we're playing, I want to get like 8 or 9 players, and we're playing over Skype, we're playing over voice, so we're not doing virtual tabletop. And the players, you are corporate officers. You're vice presidents of various divisions, bioweapons division, profit and loss, space division, whatever. And this corporate boardroom, because, Aliens is, as much as it's about the Xenomorph, it's about corporate structure and corporate power structures. I mean, is there a better metaphor for what we're dealing with in the here and now of today in 2020? So the players, I'm envisioning this, the players are not actually controlling characters in the game. You're directing the characters. So you're all literally sitting remote in your little corporate office, and you have a dispatch, a PDF dispatch, that's going to show that whatever corporate has discovered this derelict spaceship. You're going to go in, you're looking for the Xenomorph. You've got a team of something. I don't know if that's Colonial Marines or explorers. You have the bios of these 10 kind of NPCs, and you're going to be interfacing with me. I'm going to literally be playing this team going in, and it's going to be audio only because of the lapse in space and time and the difference to transmit. So this idea that you're sitting in your corporate office and literally giving me orders, I'm playing the team leader, I'm the GM, but I'm playing the team leader, and I'm relaying what I see and what the sensors and the motion tracker and all that is relaying in this ship. And based on what I describe, do you want me to go to the left? How do you want me to interact? Do you want me to send other team members? I'll issue orders to those team members. So it's very much like you're watching and participating in the briefing as it unfolds. And this got me to thinking, to utilizing the medium of remote play obviously at the appropriate sound level. If I get various sound effects of like computers going and maybe a self-destruct thing and maybe background noise, incorporating that in different places of this derelict spaceship, or when things are happening to give you clues and feedback, where it's almost like I go into a command center, I start entering some commands because that's what you ordered me, and Mother starts spewing out something on audio. I'll play that audio. We'll get a perfect Mother voice. It'll play that audio out, and you have to hear that as kind of my corporate overlords. So I think this is a great way. I'm just really intrigued right away with the corporate setting and the rule set, where I think there's not only tremendous value for actual tabletop play, but I think this idea of playing remote, playing audio only, playing Skype only, I could see Alien the RPG being absolutely perfectly suited for that. So, I mean, what do you guys think about that? I might need some corporate officers to represent. I think that would be a lot of fun, where, this is a chance to move up the ladder. This is the chance to secure that big end of the year bonus. The bio and weapons division would pay a lot, giving you exclusive rights. Can you direct the team? And maybe we'll throw in an android or two to also direct. How expendable is the team, and just how like evil corporate overlord do you want to get? Do you want to be?